What's good with y'all niggas? It's Young D3 back with another video. You feel me? And as you can see by the title, you already know what we about to get into. You already know what we about to chit chat about. You feel me? Today's video, we're gonna be talking about mastering the art of being alone. You feel me? I don't know if you're familiar with these terms. I know a lot of people be struggling. You feel me? When it comes to just being in their own space and energy, you feel me? But trust me, once you realize, what I'm saying, that being alone is the best thing that you could ever do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You'll want to be alone way more. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, for me being real, cuz people is grimy. People is fake. And that we don't want that. We don't want to be around fake ass people. You know what I'm saying? We too real for that. My gang, my squad, y'all niggas who watch me, fool, we some real niggas. We ain't on none of that. None of that. You feel me? But yeah, I'm just gonna be touching on a little bit of my own experience when it comes to, being alone and how I kind of master, the art of not needing anyone or being independent. You feel me? Whatever you want to call it. You feel me? I call it peace. You feel me? So yeah, y'all stay tuned. You feel me? I'll be showing y'all a song somewhere in the video. Y'all already know how my videos go if you've been with us for a little bit. You feel me? I'm gonna be showing you a song somewhere in between the video. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into it. So let's talk about why people avoid being alone majority of the time. Most people think being, you know, around others and, distracting themselves with external things is what's gonna, what I'm saying, help them fill that void inside. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, what happens when all of that is gone? What happens when you lose that friend, that relationship? You feel me? That status that you so called have. What happens when you lose it all? All you have is yourself. What are you gonna do? Like really allow that question to sink in. What are you gonna do when it's just you? But yeah, let's talk a little bit about me. You feel me? To be honest, me, I never fuck with people. I don't know. I'm just a natural loner. And that's okay. If you're a loner too, I'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that I don't like people. It's just I like being in my solitude. I like being, by myself. It's like I'm basically my best friend in a way. And that's what you want to have, what I'm saying, with yourself. You want to be basically your best friend. And a lot of people are scared of themselves. They are scared, what I'm saying, of who they would be, when they don't have to put on a certain front or image for other people, to get approval from other people. You know what I'm saying? You know, when someone isn't constantly validating you 24/7 and you really just have to sit there and, what I'm saying, accept yourself fully for who you are, then it becomes a problem because, you're so used to validation. You're so used to motherfuckers telling you who to be, you know what I'm saying? But once you feel, actually sit with yourself, only then will you really truly know who you are. One thing that you really have to master when it comes to being alone is detachment. You feel me? Learning to detach from external things, validation, opinions of others. Anything that could, stir your self image or make you feel like, question yourself or, the way you see yourself. A lot of people really don't even know themselves, to be honest, because you don't spend enough time with yourself. How you supposed to know you if you don't spend enough time with yourself? You know what I'm saying? That's something I had to learn too. I know we all went through it, you feel me? COVID, 2020, everybody was up in the highs. If you didn't go through a spiritual awakening like I did, nigga, then you just wasn't doing the right shit. Cause that time was a time, you feel me, where, you you really had nowhere to go. I mean, you was trapped up in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only thing you could do was spend time with yourself. You can't go outside. You can't spend time with others. It was straight isolation, and isolation is a key, thing to really becoming, one with yourself and really knowing, who the fuck you is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really just be isolated, away from everybody, away from places, people, things that may steer you away from your path or your journey, whatever you got going. You know what I'm saying? Protect your energy, protect, your image. Because that's all you got at the end of the day. You feel me? Once I embraced solitude for the first time in my life, I felt whole within myself. I felt, like I knew myself. I knew who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Solitude is really some that also is key to your growth, when it comes to mastering the art of being alone. You know what I'm saying? Because everything changed when I mastered solitude. My creativity exploded, my confidence up there, you know what I'm saying? My energy. I wasn't looking for people to fill a void anymore because there wasn't a void. I felt whole. You know what I'm saying? I know me now. And you can do the same thing, you feel me? You just gotta lock in, my nigga. Lock in. You feel me? And when you reach the point, you stop settling for friendships, relationships, situations that don't align with you no more, you just become a whole different person. You become your higher self, the highest version of you. Whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't really do titles around here like that. But, you just become, who you was always meant to be, who you was just meant to exist to be. Like, we all just here to exist. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's all a game. But in order for you to win in this game, you need to know yourself. So you can beat the odds. You can outdo everyone else that doesn't know themselves as best as you do. Doesn't align with themselves as best as you do. Because when you truly alignment, that's when, nobody could stop you. Nothing in this physical world can stop you from reaching your goals, living your dreams, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn to master being alone. That's enough yapping. It's time to show y'all niggas this song. You feel me? If you made it this far in the video, I love you, nigga. You feel me? I'm about to bless your ears with some Holy Grail level music. This is the type of music you don't hear no more. Like that, the type of music that you need to hear. The type of music that invoke emotions within you. We don't really got that no more nowadays. I don't know what they be doing. You feel me? But I'm gonna take y'all, to my world. You feel me? I'm gonna show y'all how I get down.
Yeah, I'm all alone. All alone. It's okay to take the lonely road. I'd rather live life on my own. Sorry if I don't answer the phone. I'm way too detached, I'd rather be alone. Most of the time I get in my
say I didn't just bless your ears with some heat, gang. You know that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit was hard. You feel me? But you feel me? I hope y'all got the gist, of the video. You feel me? What the message I was trying to relay, I hope it got to you. I hope it got through to you. You feel me, my nigga? If you're in a season of solitude right now, my nigga, just know it get better. Just know, with time, it get better. You gotta learn to sit in that loneliness, that alone. We don't even call it loneliness. I mean, whatever you want to call it. It don't matter. But just know, if you're in a season of solitude, embrace it, because it'll only make you stronger in the end. You know what I'm saying? And you'll become unstoppable. Literally, like Superman, nigga. Unstoppable. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all boys go. You feel me? If this video resonated with you, let me know down in the comments how you feel. Where you at on your journey when it comes to being alone, or just in general. I wanna know where y'all at in life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm also on my own journey. As I'm doing this, as I'm talking to y'all boys, I'm kind of what I'm saying, in my own place in life. We all are. You know what I'm saying? I think we should connect. More, and just be vulnerable, be transparent with each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the video. You feel me? I hope y'all enjoy. It's your boy D3, and I'm out.
It's okay to take the lonely road.